Today we're taking a look at a new script mod from BB Mods called Harrow Seeder Support. In the base game of FS25, if you have a power harrow and you turn it on, it acts as a cultivator. So you would think hooking up to a seeding unit behind the power harrow would make it all work in one go. Well, weirdly enough, Farming Simulator doesn't allow you to do that. It completely removes the ability for the power harrow and, well, it does nothing. You need to cultivate this land, basically run around with the power harrow, before hooking up to the seeder and running around with the seeder and the power harrow. Now look, I'm very aware that this is not the way this works in real life. Power harrows are not cultivators, but by golly, they are in Farming Simulator, and BB Mods has finally made it happen. If you go check out BB Mods on his itch page, you could find the FS25 Harrow Seeder support here. You can see from the screenshots, it allows the power harrow to do its job and the seeder to do its job, and nobody fusses at each other. And the best thing is, it's compatible with base game and modded equipment using standard cultivator and sowing machine specializations. Just download it, load it up in your game, and make sure you select it. Now, when you're in the game and you've got your power harrow, we're going to use the Sky DLC equipment as an example right here. Grab a hold of it, turn it on, and head through, and now you can see we are actually doing what we're supposed to be doing. It is not direct drilling, though. The cultivator and the seeder are technically working independently of each other, but it is working. As you can see right here, we've got our wheat line in our field of canola. You see two little dots behind where the tractor is. That's just the cultivator section doing its job. If you are using precision farming, for an example, because the power harrow is doing like a shallow cultivation, you are going to get a little bit of a hit. I think it's like, was it 3 or 4 points, something like that? So you are going to get a little bit of a hit because of that, but you would anyway. This is not a direct drill. This is a cultivator and a seeder connected together. It also works on this machine as well from the Sky DLC. If we jumped in, take a look. This guy, the HRW 600. So what this is using is, oh, we got to lower the whole thing down, don't we? Yeah. So this is using a 6-meter power harrow right here. Nice foldable, looking good, sturdy, and we've got it hooked up to the front tank. When we do this, bam, now everything's working together, and we can just simply head out into the field, turn it on, and now the power harrow and the seeder are working together. Again, it is cultivating the land first, and then seeding after. It's not a direct drill. And there it is, you can see those dots just a little bit better. Again, that's where the cultivator is. Now there are some pieces of equipment like this horse right here where the cultivator section and the seeder section are a little bit close together. And so when that is the case, I have noticed that on a few maps, this is perfectly fine. I've also noticed on this map specifically, on Riverbend Springs, it's a little splotchy. There's a reason for this, because, like I said, the cultivator section is just a little bit too close to the seeder section. So there's that. Also, your mileage may vary. This could be happening with some mods as well. I'm using some DLC and base game equipment today because that's usually the best scenario for stuff. But yes, it is a little splotchy, and when we grow it up, it will be a little splotchy in the middle as well. But over here, perfectly fine, no issues. Over here, perfectly fine, no issues. BB Mods has been made aware. As a matter of fact, we spent about 10-15 minutes on the phone on Discord chit-chatting about this before recording the video. So he's aware, he's taking a look at it. There may or may not be anything he can do, but we'll do our best to keep you guys posted and let you know. Nonetheless, there you go. That is your Harrow Seeder support from BB Mods. Available to download right now on his itch page, linked down below, and it'll be coming to ModHub soon. Unfortunately, it is PC only because it is a script mod, and I don't know if it's Giant, Sony, or Microsoft that don't allow script mods on consoles, but it just is what it is. It restores the one-pass operation for power harrow and seeder combinations in the base game. Attaching a seeder disables the power harrow's cultivation, requiring fields to be cultivated ahead of time. This mod allows the harrow to cultivate while the seeder plants, just as the two implements are intended to work together. This is not a direct drill conversion. The harrow and seeder continue to function as separate implements, so gameplay features such as precision farming, tillage, scoring, and things like that behave normally. compatible with base game, DLC, and modded equipment using the standard cultivator and sewing machine specializations. And there you go. Now that I have read the mod description to you, you can go into the world and use your cultivator and seeder in your own way. Hope you enjoyed this one. Drop a like if you did. Get subscribed if you are new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Definitely check out BB Mods, link down below. Big shouty to him for helping me out, talking me through the mod, and working with me so that I understand it, so that you can understand it. Hope you have an awesome day. Enjoy playing Farm Sim. We'll see you in the next one.